Welcome back. Now, hundreds of thousands of Australians are walking around with potentially deadly illnesses and don't have a clue. Yet their condition could easily be diagnosed through a simple and free eye test. Reporter Lisa Goddard has first-hand knowledge of what secrets can lie behind your eyes.
I would be blind, if not dead.
We've identified at least 5 brain tumours here.
I didn't expect anything like that. I came for an eye test.
When it comes to your health, the eyes really are the window to your body and soul.
Lisa, come in. How are you?
Good, Harry. Let's see. I think I'm in good health.
You do?
I think so. I hope so too.
Let's just slide this camera in place and we'll have a look at you.
I'm about to find out my health is not as good as I'd hoped.
You have got a very mild case of early macular change. Those little specks there indicate that the macula has been affected.
This sort of monitoring doesn't just save his patient's sight.
Harry saved my life. One test, that's all it takes.
Harry is Brisbane optometrist Harry Melides. Holly Ann Carnell went to see him after 3 different doctors failed to pick up what was causing her severe headaches. She thought she needed glasses, but
He just sent me straight off to the hospital.
in these highly magnified images of her eyes, Harry found enormous pressure was being put on her brain.
Basically, it turned out that I had 2.5 times the amount of pressure around my brain than a normal person would.
Untreated, it would have sent her blind and eventually killed her.
15-minute test, I was straight into a field test and then straight off to the hospital. 2 days later, I was in for a lumbar puncture and an MRI and had it all confirmed.
What his eagle eye had detected were the symptoms of a very rare disease.
You can see that it looks like a big volcano. Oh, now that's how your eye was when you first came in.
Before and after photos are proof of lives saved.
You know, if you didn't get some medical advice, you're a walking candidate for a stroke.
Jimmy Prinas went because he was having trouble reading. What he found out was that a main artery was 90% blocked and he needed a stent.
Well, that artery, which is your main artery of your eye, is the same size as the main arteries in your brain. So when I look at that, I get a picture of what's going on up there and a picture of what's going on in the little heart arteries and in your kidney arteries.
These types of pictures are taken every day by optometrists around the country.
That's nearly back to normal. You've probably added a whole heap of years to your life, mate. Hey, Rob, how you going, mate?
Good, mate.
In for your checkup, are you?
Absolutely, yes.
Robert Jones is a diabetic, but he didn't know that until he sat in this chair.
Harry picked up there was a bit of a bleed in one of the main arteries behind the eye there.
It's estimated more than 230,000 Australians are walking around just like Robert did, unaware they have diabetes. At this one small suburban optometrist in Brisbane, at least 2 patients a day are told to see a doctor immediately.
Macular degeneration causes 50% of all blindness in Australia. 1 in 7 people over the age of 50 have it. That's around 1 million people. And over the next 15 years, that number is expected to rise by 70%. Had Harry have been using old school tools, I'd be none the wiser, and nor would Karen Browning.
Up in the big chair.
She's about to find out she's had a stroke. Harry's examination finds plaque had blocked an artery.
Look, we need to see the doctor. You need to get like a full blood count. They'll do a scan on you.
She took the advice, and other Australians should too, and head to their optometrist.
Get your eyes checked, absolutely. Get your eyes checked. You never know what they might find. It's better to know than not to know.